Ninja Gaiden Kappa Phi Delta, the Broning. What's up? So I just figured today I'd just play a little more Ninja Gaiden, see how things go. Just while I still have it for like another 2 to 3 days. We get my streaming in for probably about an hour, hour and a half, so we'll see. Might even show off Ninja Dog mode. We'll see how that goes.
You must strengthen your weapon.
So what game are you downloading? Oh yes, Path of Neo is pretty damn mediocre. It was a lot better than Enter the Matrix. I mean, that was a game that just wasn't finished at all. I think I have Path of Neo sealed still. I'm not sure. I know I have Enter the Matrix for Xbox unopened, which isn't really saying a whole lot. Yeah, I heard the Scarface game was pretty much just Grand Theft Auto 3 or Vice City pretty much done again, which is not really a bad thing. Oh yeah, I forgot they added stupid shake controls to this. You know, the amount of times I've played this game and beaten it, you think that I remember which one is which. I think this is the one with the save. Yeah, it is. Then the other one has Muramasa, which is an upgrade statue. I heard about Scarface, but I never got around to playing it. I had friends who played it and told me pretty much, you know, it was pretty much what I said there. You know, just pretty much Grand Theft Auto. Thankfully for this version, they made the staircase just a little bit wider. This is a pain in the butt to navigate on the Xbox version. Nope. Reset on that. Unfortunately with this one here, it has like the, they put in that quick option for you to go through and do like fast healing and stuff, but it doesn't pause the game. You have to like hold it down in order to use it. So it's like, okay, and then you add in the little lag that's on top of this. I'm not wasting up a regeneration. Basically, the Talisman of Rebirth brings you back to life. It's like instant revive. Gives you full key and full health. They are stupidly expensive and pretty rare, so do not want to have it wasted on that just from me fumbling around the controls and not paying attention. So we'll just do a quick restart. So do you remember if it was like the airship here or if it was like just past it? Just past the airship. Yeah, because after you beat this level, the airship goes Hindenburg, and you go riding rails, you know, like a power lines up to the city. I think I may have missed the lunar staff. I'm not sure if I did earlier when I was playing the first time through, because I remember that they moved things around. I'm not sure if they give it to you in this level or if I just completely missed it before. So we'll find out. And that door's locked. Yeah, the controls are a little stiff in that game. It's not the absolute worst. I keep trying to do moves, I keep forgetting there's a slight input delay, so I keep getting rocked by simple stuff. It's just when you get down to like the final like perfect cell fight where you're Gohan and you're trading Kamehamehas back and forth, it gets bullshit impossible pretty much. You have to like start jamming on the buttons as fast as possible in order to win the fight. And I can do something around 18 presses a second, and that game just was like, nope, it's no matter what you do, it's just too fast. I had a special turbo controller at the time. I flipped it on and just sat there, and the game would still beat you. This is like, okay, I don't know if it's just like pure dumb luck, RNG luck, if it lets you pass, or if it's even possible. I think there was a person who speedrun it not too long ago on one of the GDQs. But I can only get to the final fight with that and not beat it. And these were brand new weapons that were added in for this version of Ninja Gaiden. They were not in the original Xbox version or Black Twin Swords. It was kind of like the big selling point. It's like, hey, not only are we remastering this game, but you also get a cool new weapon for it. Yep, still do have that spin, but it's not chargeable yet. Okay. I have a Super Boten 2. That's a lot of fun. Three, I wasn't really a fan of. It was just like they removed out all the story modes for it, and it's just like straight up tournament fighter. Hyperdimension was kind of cool. You don't really see it for very much too often. I think I might be wrong on this here. I'm usually pretty right with the import prices. I think it still sells for, I want to say, around $40–50 import. Of course, it's the only way to get it is import, but yeah, I think Hyperdimension is still, like a physical copy, is still around the neighborhood of around $50 just for the cart. And I want to open this door. Save some time a little bit later on. Oh, inverted controls, you fucking suck. This grab is always iffy every single version. Either sometimes it will let you grab it, or it won't. And you'll just fall right to your death, instant doom, right there. You can also get one hit killed by this person right around the corner. Sucker! And that taped is actually there as the Japanese symbol for ninja. Little joke. Now, in this game, I'm heading back to the start of the level. And... ooh, what's this here?
Soon you will find yourself faced with
Yeah, just basically, there, because if you're collecting all the golden scarabs, there was one back here in this room. I'm not sure if it still is, if I remember correctly. But in this version, they changed it so it's like you have to defeat, I think it's like 100 people in order to win the challenge. It gets pretty rough. So we'll see if I can do it first try. Nope, it's trying to screw me every chance it gets, which is not surprising. This game will just literally sometimes will just straight up troll you. Yeah, okay, now if I remember correctly, I think it gives you like lives of 1,000 gods, which actually increases your overall life completely. Like your maximum health gets raised up. He hit me out of the flying swallow. Really? Didn't think that was possible in this game. Oh, bullshit. That wasn't even close. Alright. PS4 Pro looks even more like a pencil eraser than the original. Not really. It just looks like they stacked up another level on top of it there, because I have, you know, the launch PlayStation 4, and the Pro version just adds like a third layer to it, looks like. Well, basically, the better performance that they've pretty much stated is they're going to add like HDR lighting to it, which the normal PlayStation 4 is going to be getting. So I'm just like, what's the point? For me, I wouldn't recommend people get a Pro unless they have a 4K television, and that's not really a whole lot of people. 4K prices are dropping for television, but unfortunately, they are still pretty crappy for playing video games on. They've been known to have some pretty bad input lags, so unless they get some faster response times, I'd still hold off on it. And I'm probably going to die on this guy because it's been a while since I fought him, but we'll see how it goes. Yeah, 4K TVs are just way too laggy right now. What I really hated at my last job was talking to people and they're like, "Wow, 4K, that's like 4 times the resolution of my television now." No, it's actually twice. You don't know what you're talking about. Right, I'm the one who doesn't know what I'm talking about. Okay, sure. I guess it's just basically, it's just double your current resolution. It's only for vertical, not horizontal. Let's see if my connection problems with Time Warner Cable are back or not.
You must go now to Han's bar.
I tell you, man, the lag is killing me today. I'm not sure if it's just PlayStation, because normally it's been pretty good with PlayStation Plus. I was quite impressed with it. It's like I am trying to pull off stuff that's execution heavy, and it's just not working. Oh yeah. Well, I think GoldenEye was the team that people went on and make Time Splitters too, if I remember correctly. And because the game likes to respawn enemies, hi everybody! And I'm gonna need the bow next. I think these are just smoke bombs. Nope. Something I'll need to beat the end of the game. Why have you not died? Well, they changed the spacing for this. It'll be fun. Trying to get up over there because there's actually, the secret over there is pretty good. If I remember correctly, it's another Live with a Thousand Gods or a Talisman of Rebirth. Unless I just made it stupidly easy and let me just jump up here, climb up in the blue. Probably not. Come on. Nope. Oh, yeah, how nice. So they made it longer, so you have to use this blue bar instead of the traditional method of just running, jumping, and then either doing a light attack, which gives you a little bit more air to it. And in the Xbox version, the original straight off Ninja Gaiden, I think it's I think it's the second time through when you play the game. If you have bow and arrow, you shoot the clock tower. It actually gives you the Nintendo version of Ninja Gaiden 2. Yep, live 1,000 gods. Worth it. Yay, the nunchucks, which are pretty much useless. You can't upgrade them. They take a long time to really kill somebody. It's just better off to wait for the Vigorian flails you get a little bit later in the game. And this place right here is actually a really great place to farm for... Thank you for doing the swallow off the wall, but it's actually a really good place to farm through for points. So if you need to like go through and get upgrades earlier, this is the way to do it when the game's not being a total D-bag. I mean, the lag in this game tonight is just so weird that like I can't even pull off my that. I'm trying to do this in the middle there so I can do Inazama drops and instantly kill people, and it won't even let me do that. And they upgraded the ninjas to look like the ones from Ninja Gaiden 2. Nah, she's not even in the room right now. She's finally learned to go outside, so usually for around now to around midnight she's outside running around things. She doesn't really like to go out during the day for whatever reason, but during night she loves to go out. I'm just gonna go get the windmill shuriken real quick. Just down this way. Unfortunately, with this game, there's just a lot of backtracking that they really removed. Oh, that's right, I gotta go through that whole stuff over here. But yeah, this game, there's a lot of backtracking, which they pretty much took out of the 2 and 3, of course. And if I was playing Ninja Dog mode, which is the easy mode for this game, these little notes from Ayane would also be containing things like health items, rice balls, which actually act like these small little potions here.
A group of ninjas.
Let's see, I think I can get around this one here. If you're not careful when you go into this room, you can actually trigger like a battle with 3 or 4 ninjas, like I just fought, and they really suck, so I want to kind of just get the stuff here, which should be a whole bunch of money. Yep. And exit without triggering the ninja fight. Here we go. This I can't get into till later. And I'm going to see if I can run past these ninja. Nope, come on. Shit. Hey, Radon, what's up? Yep, ninjas, ninjas, ninjas. So... no, they're gonna make this a pain. There we go. Ninja, get the windmill shuriken, and in the Xbox version, this is actually the prototype Xbox symbol, which, like, the very first prototype Xbox they ever showed off was a gigantic X. So, since they're not doing that for the re-release versions, they just have the giant Team Ninja logo. And it refills all your life and magic energy and everything else. Your Nimpo. Windmill shuriken. It's stronger, but it doesn't go as far. It's just basically like a boomerang. Motorcycles out of nowhere! This is the other fun addition they added for this game too, was this little section here with jerks on motorcycles. And now they introduce Rachel, who is like the most inappropriately dressed character for this game in all series, but it's a Itagaki project, so it's not really surprising when you think about it. I'm going to take some S&M latex model and put her in my game. Okay, you're the boss. Now, the original version, basically when you got that part, like you get to the door, there's a doorman saying, hey, you need to go back to, you need an invitation, so you have to go back to Muramasa's shop,
You don't see them
buy
much.
something,
It's hard to
and
believe
then you
they
get a
were part
ticket
of
to
the
come back, and then it'd trigger that cutscene.
Anyone with susceptibility to the
So for this one, they decided, nah, we'll just skip it and just make you not do all that nonsense.
So what does that make you?
Complex. And you?
I'm looking for a greater fiend named Oku. Do you know him?
Why are you looking for him?
I'm going to kill him.
You have no idea what you're up against, do you? If he could be killed, I would have done it myself long ago. He was the one that took my sister from me.
Itagaki's world. All breasts are made from jello.
You seem to have quite a way with the ladies, my friend. Don't mind me, I'm just passing by. By the way, good luck with that Doku guy. Sounds like you're going to need it. Oh, and I know Rachel quite well. She'll be just fine.
I always want to have somewhere like, a movie where a person jumps over the edge and instead of instantly disappearing, they're there on the ground, like with a twisted ankle. I think that'd be much better. And this is also new to the Sigma game, is now you get to play some levels as Rachel. Whereas before you just basically see her run off and you continue as playing as Ryu, now you get to give her a shot. And she even has her own boss, the guy with the trench coat you just saw jump over the edge, you get to fight him and he's pretty tough. Well, what I do like about her, though, is she is pretty good with the power. Very strong. Even if she's got a really wonky run cycle, as I noted before. Whoa! Okay, let's see if I drop now. Time Warner Cable's been giving me fits all night, so I don't know if it's just PlayStation Now service or if it's Time Warner Cable. I believe this door should be locked right here. I don't think it's going to let me in. I think I have to go around the side. Which should lead down to a challenge area. I think actually this door will open for me, but I want to go over here because there is a challenge area you can unlock, kind of like before where it just throws a whole bunch of enemies at you, but you can get more points and rewards out of it. Or not. I think maybe I'm thinking later on. Camera sucks. Okay. Nope. Guess I can't get up there. I thought I could have sworn before that I was able to get up there. Maybe I'm not remembering things right. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it let me out into the courtyard before. I just... Oh, that's nice. Yeah, this is where your story part ends for her. Maybe it's the second part, so it lets you go through. Oh, come on. Yeah, so I think it's the second time when you come through here that you're able to go through and get to that back courtyard. Because this little place here you're supposed to be... You fight these two bosses right here, and no matter what you do, you lose. And, of course, none of this was in the original.
The bloodlines of all the ancient tribes were mixed, and their traits were passed on to the fiends. Then there were the twin fiend sisters, Nike, fiend of destruction, and Ishtaros, fiend of creation. The bloodline they began invited the awakening of an entire new race of fiends. Those who have awakened to become fiends may only find freedom in death. Only in death. How do I capture the PS3? I'm technically not. I'm actually using PlayStation Now still. So I'm actually streaming this to my PC, playing it with my PlayStation 4 controller. And tonight, Time Warner Cable is having an issue, so I'm having like more latency than usual. Just making for some weird drops in this game. Yay, finally got a drop. And then right out here, in the original Xbox versions of this game, there would be an arcade machine
like right around here. And once you get the versions of like Ninja Gaiden, you know, the original Ninja Gaiden, like Xbox Ninja Gaiden, was 1, 2, and 3 for the NES. When they did Ninja Gaiden Black and Sigma re-release, they replaced Ninja Gaiden 1 for the NES with the arcade version of Ninja Gaiden. I don't know why, because they still have 2 and 3 in there. It makes no sense. Do I pay for PlayStation now? Nope, I am not. I am flat broke. So I am still on my 7-day trial right now, which is only going to last, I think, for another day or two. So I need to make sure I cancel it so they don't try to charge me. But it works reasonably well. I've been pretty impressed with it. These guys I'm not going to deal with, because I can get a refill of my Nimpo right around the corner here. So sadly, once this free trial ends for me, I won't be able to stream these games anymore. Until maybe if I get like a capture card or something for Christmas. That might be the only time. But even that's pretty much doubtful, because I don't think I'm going to be getting one of those anytime soon. Starting up school and not having a job really kind of limits your ability to do this stuff. Yep, using a PlayStation 4 controller. It's kind of interesting. We actually start at PlayStation Now on PC. It tells you can only use a PlayStation 4 controller, you know, plugged into, you know, with the USB cable. It doesn't even give you the option to try for 3. I don't have a DualShock 3. Mine died like a year and a half ago. It just literally just straight up died. So yeah, it tells you have to use your PlayStation 4 controller. So I'm not sure if there's a workaround for it or not. The wooden sword in this game, it's basically a boken. It's like 500, and then it goes to, I think, like 1,000. It levels up multiple times. If you're in the original Ninja Gaiden, if you were to upgrade this all the way, it turns into unlabored flawlessness, if I remember what it's called correctly, and it was the strongest, most broken weapon in the entire game. So if you really wanted to, you could run up and down the clock tower section and just farm like crazy to help get this thing built up. So by around, I think, Chapter 8 or so, you can get it unlocked and just wreck everything else in the rest of the game. But I'm not going to do that, because in Ninja Gaiden Black and Sigma, they pretty much nerfed it down. It's not really worth it. You have 5 PS3 controllers. That's not surprising. I really like the PlayStation 4 controller. I've been quite happy with it. The problem I always had with like the PlayStation 2 and PlayStation 3 were their analog stick placements. They were always like way too close to each other. Oh, screw these guys. Try to outrun them. So PlayStation 4, they made it wider. Oh, or not. Crap. I forgot where I was going. And of course, for this game, they're like, hey, shake your controller to make your Nimpo stronger. Doesn't register in this game that you have a 6-axis controller or not, so there's no way you can do that. Well, it's good to see I just did a completely pointless fight, because I got turned around the wrong way. And because of that, screw it. Restart. I think I'm going to pretty much complete this level and then probably give it a stop for tonight. Got some other things I want to do. Oh, my poor neglected PlayStation 4. And there's going to be another ninja attack right out here. Wonder if my lunar staff can break through it now that I've upgraded it to level 2. Nope. Guess not. Because the game is jerk ninjas again. Hey, what's up, True Ninja? Yeah, decided to play some Ninja Gaiden, playing it through PlayStation Now. Nothing really too fancy. And raise the drawbridge. Later on, this may come in handy because later in the game, like, you alert off the military that come after you, and across the bridge will be some rocket launchers, so that gives you some immediate cover if you put it right back up later in the game. So you don't have to worry about it suddenly being hailed with rockets immediately. Well, if it's on PlayStation Now, I presume it would be, because I think that game was only online, right? And because this game loves trolling you so hard, if you save and reload at this checkpoint, yeah, the save point right here, the ninjas will come right back and attack you immediately. Okay. Go down this way. Take me to another scarab, if I remember correctly. Right here in this cubby hole. Yep. That used to be open in other versions. Lovely loading sections. Screw you, I'm going home. Yeah, I thought about that. They have Ultra Street Fighter 4 on this, so I was like, yeah, it'd be just like playing Street Fighter 5, and we already know how I feel about that nonsense. What do my other armlets do? Let's take a look at those real quick. Accessories. Potency. Kick and throw. Yeah, I'll stick with the sun. Say, lag's getting bad. There we go. Time Warner interrupt. Thank you, Time Warner. Meh. I don't know, I'm not really a fan of like online games and stuff like that. Really never have been. Don't know if if I'd like it or not. And I have to go down here, which causes another ninja attack. And ninja attack again. Because this game just freaking loves me. See if I can outrun him to the boss area. So I wonder if this, I can't remember if this replaced the Fiend fight or not, because you used to have to fight like some Fiends, which are like red dinosaurs. And then you fight the boss. Yeah, so they replaced it with those. Nope, we're not. There they are.
Exactly are you? You're much more powerful than just a human.
My strength comes from training.
Like, here's where like Ryu feels like a really big dick move. Like, he knows that there's an enemy there. He doesn't tell her to get down or get out of the way or anything. He's just like, I'm just gonna slowly reach for my sword and say nothing.
But then I saw what my pure blood
You'll see.
was capable of. I watched as my twin sister was cursed and twisted into a greater fiend. Now I know the path I walk is narrow.
Doku.
He led her down the path of evil, and she succumbed. Millions of pitiful beings, destined to live forever, slaves to the forces of evil. And there's only one way to release them.
To kill them.
That's why I became a hunter. To kill my sister. To kill Alma. Beneath this monastery, there is...
I said, what a dick. Now I'm getting trolled again, which is, like I said, should have called this like ninja trolling. And most gratuitous shot yet is coming up.
Was that a fiend as well?
I've never seen one like
You'll
that
notice it as
before.
soon as they go to leave. She's like, "Don't go!" It's like, okay, camera zooming in on something, alright. Hey, if I let me skip a cutscene, alright. And it exited the game. Even better. Not what I wanted. So, it's not going to save what I wanted there. It's probably going to dump me right back before the fight. And if that's the case, I'm just going to jump in the Warframe real quick. Or Warhawk, I should say. Yeah, so it didn't bother to save it. Thank you, PlayStation Plus. Or PlayStation Now. Cancel load. Yep. I think these unlock once you beat the game. Alright. I guess so. It was just weird. It was like I was just hitting like the button that normally use to skip. It doesn't back out or anything or restart the game. So, let me shut this down real quick. I'm going to pop back up.